starting to feel like myself again. It's been a while. Ha. I know you want my Cadillac Doja. Hi guys, and welcome to episode 8, Journey to the Top. This is going to be an episode that probably a lot of you guys can relate to and probably already know about, honestly. But fake friends in the industry. Now I've been thinking a lot about this lately. I've been thinking a lot about the industry. A lot of stuff's been exposed lately. A lot of stuff has been discussed. It's becoming a very eerie, it's being proven to be a pretty eerie place, and that can be scary for us new artists wanting to get in. Like, obviously I'm saying new because I haven't broke mainstream. Not that I'm a new artist, but you know what I mean, like new to the mainstream. And I think it's a little scary for us, honestly, and I've been a little bit scared. Because I'm like, I'm fearless, I'm protected, I'm definitely a child of God, so, you know, I have that level of protection. But I feel like I've definitely been cautious a little bit more with regards to actually wanting to pursue my dream, essentially. Like, it's a big fucking deal, mate. Like, you're out here playing with demons and all this shit. So it's like, I don't even know why I just did that. But, you know, it's kind of like, oh, okay, cool, like, how else can we show our talent? How else can we be the big stars that we've been wanting to be and destined to be from young kids? How can we be the next quote unquote Michael Jackson, very loosely put in that? You know, how can we be the next best thing ultimately with all of this stuff going around? And it's difficult because a lot of success these days, as we are hearing and knowing, is to do with popularity, is to do with friendships and connections, is to do with who you know, not what you know. I think they've always said that in the music industry. And I feel like what has come definitely prevalent to me throughout my journey, and you know, as I said before, I'm not big star and this, that and the other, but I've been around a lot of people, I know a lot of people, is that ultimately if you're going to get in the good graces of somebody or use them essentially for a connection, you're licking ass, you're brown nose, and you're all up in there, you're rimming it, you're doing all of it. I'm not that type of person. If I don't like you, I don't like you. It's not going to be like, if I like you, I like you. And I'm the sort of person, I'll meet you and we'll have a really good time, we'll have a really good experience. I'm like, that's my brethren. Like, yeah, it's not my friend, like, I couldn't tell you their surname, but that's my brethren. Like, we had a memory together, we shared something together. But honestly, I have a lot of people I've shared stuff with, and like, we're not friends, like, let's just be honest. But I was a bit naive at the time to think that it was friendship and that everybody genuinely cares about you and everybody this, that and the other. Maybe you just had some stuff going on at that time. Maybe your ass was looking fat that day. Maybe you had some connections that they wanted. Maybe you're funny, so you're going to add to their thing. Maybe you'll do it for free. Maybe this and the other. Like, everybody has some sort of agenda. And that's not a secret. I mean, in order to get somewhere where you want to get, everyone want to use everybody and da-da-da. Maybe that's where I've been going wrong. Maybe I need to start using people and doing all these things. Clearly, that's how people get where they need to get to, and that's what is to be done. I don't know if any of you guys watched Chloe Burrows' reality TV documentary, but literally saying that relationships are paid for in order to get attention and stuff like this. So you make the call, like, can we do, you want to do this together? Like, essentially use each other to get clout and to get places. And I just feel like I'm not really set up that way. So I'm gonna have to find another way, because I'm not, you know, I've met a lot of people in the industry that maybe if I'd have give them a little something or rubbed them this way, rubbed them that way, done a little this, done a little that, maybe I could have already, you know, made use of a lot of connections in that sense. But I'm just not that type of person. Always wanted my talent to speak first, and if I wasn't good enough, then I wasn't good enough. But that's definitely not the case. Funnily enough, I actually came across an email from The Voice today, from 2018 when I did callbacks, which I completely forgot. It was like 2018. I thought it was way later than that. But the year before I'd done The Voice, these times I was homeless, you know, like, I was homeless when I did, not The Voice. What did I do? Was it The Voice? No, what did I do the year before? X Factor. I did X Factor the year before. I got called in for X Factor, and then I got called in for The Voice the year after. And I forget this stuff, and it's like, D, do you not know, like, you know, you've been doing this, and sometimes it's hard to see when you're in the moment exactly who you are, what you've done, where you've been, take, you know, gratitude for it and have all these things. I think I spoke about this in my last video, and I feel like, honestly, having like, if you judge yourself based on the people you have in the industry and the friends that you have around you, you're probably not going to think much of yourself, because it is literally come and go. It is flighty for the moment. It is let's have a moment, a drink together, a night, and then never talk about it again. Just see you in the street, hi, hail you up, goodbye. I think a lot of people get hurt and upset in the industry when they confuse people in the industry to be your actual friends. Like, I think there's people that you like, there's people that I know that have, I've been, as far as I'm aware, I've been in the industry longer than them, but they have, you know, blown up or done their thing now, or done whatever they've done. Because I used to have certain people that are your faves now looking up to me when they were younger. Like, that sounds crazy, but it's true. So I feel like, you know, certain people, I feel like I knew them, like we had a time in life together, we spent time together, blah, blah, blah. But realistically, they wouldn't probably piss on me if I was on fire right now. That was kind of like a hard realization for me, but then I had to realize I don't give a shit about half the people I know anyway. I don't freaking know half of their names. Like, I have 5,000 contacts and I don't know half these people. Like, people be texting like, what, go on, dear? And I'm like, who the hell is this? Like, so, you know, I think I'm saying that to say this. I think it's important to stay in a circle of friends that are genuinely for you, genuinely want to see you win, and genuinely on the same path and ambition as you. I think that could really work, and that builds groups, that builds support, that builds millions, you know? Like, for example, Tank, Jay Valentine, Chris Brown, they are brothers. They genuinely make and pump out music like a machine, and they're the kind of friends that you want to have, people that genuinely want to see you win, people that genuinely want to see you go for it. And have I come across that many people? No, not really. And a lot of people will stick around for what they can get and what they can't get, and when they can't get no more, they're gone. Like, I've met people in the industry that I thought we were like proper, you know, brethren. Like, I spent years with you, I've done your videos, I've done this for you, done that. When you see them, that's hi, like as if they don't know you, like as if you're not, like, don't even follow you on Instagram, dog. You spend bare time together. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying like, oh, we were best friends and blah, blah, blah. We definitely know each other. Do you know what I mean? So I just feel like there can be a lot of friendships in the industry that you have to take very lightly and with a pinch of salt, and things are ever changing. I'm not saying there's no one that's dogs, but you can tell when people are dogs in the industry. And you can tell, not even just in the industry, in general. In fact, let me just expose this first and foremost. I actually saw somebody say this in a comment on YouTube yesterday. Most female friendship groups are fake. Like, I just have to put that out there. I'm sure you know that. But most female friendship groups are fake. They don't really like each other. They're even in competition. They either want to be like each other, they want to fuck something up, they want to come along for the ride, or they're lonely. And I'm just being honest. I have not been in a friendship group, and I've been in many friendship groups. I'm a bit of a popular loner. I've been in many friendship groups, and every friendship group I've been in, them bitches fake. Them bitches fake. Like, not like they don't have love for each other, but like, people be not liking each other and just be dealing with it. Like, I don't like her, but we're just gonna deal with it. We're just gonna go with it anyway. Like, I don't like you, but I guess we're here together and we're gonna have to make it work. Do you know what I mean? Like, a lot of friendships are like that. I feel like men are probably a little easier, because I feel like men just ain't gonna fuck with you if they don't want to fuck with you. Like, I'm a bit more like that. Like, if I don't like you, I don't like you. I'm not gonna force it. I don't care if we're in a friendship group or not. I just want to speak to you. Like, I might speak to you because I'm a nice person naturally. So I'm like, are you okay? And nice to see you. And I know we're not talking, we're not good, but you're good. Like, I'm just that kind of person. And I think actually, as I said before, I think I said this when I was telling you guys the 5 mistakes I made in the industry, said being too nice is one of them. I definitely needed more boundaries. Definitely needed more boundaries. Definitely needed to not be as nice. Definitely needed to not be as respectful to a lot of people that I was. Definitely could have been more disrespectful to people. But, you know, it's just not who I am. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. Please like, share and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We have finally hit our 500. Thank you so much. I love and adore all of you, and we are on our next milestone of 1,000 subscribers. Okay, so please do like, share, and yeah, let's get into the video. I learned to not take that stuff personal. You're getting on with your life. We had a moment in time. Maybe if I was in a different place, I wouldn't be thinking about that either. And you have to get honest about that sometimes. Just be like, bitch, you just bitter and sad and no, it's not that. Like, it's just a fact. There's fake friends. They're friends for the moment, for the second. What do people say? If you can't, don't use it, really. Like, if you can't use it, reuse it. Don't lose it, reuse it. That's fucking Rocky from Paw Patrol. What the fuck? That is Paw Patrol. You can tell I have a 2-year-old. That was Paw Patrol. But what I meant is that, you know, people always say that you get friends. Is it the same mutual benefit or something? Like, if you can do something for me. I do have friends that have, okay, I have people that I know that could do many things for me if I wanted to go down that route and potentially try and pursue things in a certain way, right? And I'm not saying they want me to. I'm not saying there's a list. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying there's people out there like that. But I am more of a genuine person, and I have to genuinely like you in here. I can't fake it. I am an actress, but I can't fake how I feel in that sense on my face in everyday life. Like, I could do hey for 2 minutes, and then afterwards my face is going to drop, and you're probably going to see my face drop, and I don't care. Like, I'm very authentic in that way. I'm very honest. I'm very open. What you see is what you get. If you don't like it, is what it is. And I actually think that's why I don't have any friends. And I'm not saying I don't have any friends. I have a lot of friends, but like an immediate friendship group, because it takes a lot to look in the fucking mirror every day and see, because me, I'm constantly working on myself. Don't think I'm here just saying to people, oh, you're shit and you're this, you're that. No. Like, I'm constantly working on myself. Around me, and you're doing certain things that I can see a harm in you, or something you could do better, or I'm noticing a pattern that's disturbing or distressing for you. I'm going to say that and say something, because I'm, you know, 1, I'm a life coach, certified. 2, I'm a bit of a therapist, always have been. And 3, I'm a psychic. You know, at the end of the day, I can see something's wrong. Let's talk about it. Let's deal with it. Let's do this. Let's do that. You don't need to tell me anything. I can feel it. Let's fix it. I'm that kind of person. And I had to stop being that person, because not everybody wants to be fixed. Not everybody wants to be challenged and wants to be dug deeper into and wants to pull up their past and wants to do this and wants to do that. And honestly, I don't have many people around me, because every time I get around people, they kind of cause drama in my life. And I don't know if that's because I don't know how to coexist with people, which would be strange because I've done it my whole life. Then I've always had problems, really. And this is funny, because you see that Amanda Seales interview with Club Shay Shay. Everyone's saying, oh, she's just playing a victim and she just this. Some of us really have lives where people just don't like us, where we're trying to do good and people don't like us because we're trying to do good. And what did I say in my last video? If you push against something, it's going to have resistance. If you keep pushing, it's going to have resistance. And I'm trying to push good and light into the world, and that is going to face resistance. And that's exactly what Amanda Seales was saying on her Club Shay Shay interview. So effectively, I've been too nice, I've been too available, I've been too da-da-da-da and all these things, taken things too personally and done all these things. But at the end of the day, it's the industry, it's a business. It's where you got to get to. You got to make strategic moves to get to where you need to get to. And at the end of the day, if this friendship is going to help you get to this and you do that, I understand it. I'm just not that way inclined. But I just wanted to kind of speak on that for anyone that's looking to go into the music industry or go into any sort of art industry. Have your wits about you, have your boundaries, and also be aware of who you're letting into your space, because people will not only siphon off you creatively, but mentally, physically drain you. All these things mislead you, take you astray. I definitely made some wrong choices in university in terms of my choice of company. Thank you for the confirmation with the sirens once again. I started having industry friends when I was in university, and I thought they were my close diehard friends. If any of you guys know, I used to be with like Lady Leisha and Paigey Cakey, and it was like the 3 of us. We were spending every day together. We were doing all this and all that and all this and all that. When the dynamics of our relationship changed, I had no idea about that. Maybe I'll talk about that one day, but today's not the day. Dynamics of that changed. Nobody let me know. Like, nobody let me know. Things went different, and nobody let me know. So obviously I took that personal. Like, we were doing everything together. We were planning to go on holiday. Well, we did go on holiday. Again, another story. Very much another story. I don't even know if I'm even going to tell you guys that story. But we did all this. We were on holiday, blah, 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 all this stuff. But now all of a sudden I'm just not around. Like, no one's calling my phone. We're not linking up. What's going on? And, you know, certain things like that would happen often. And, certain things like that would happen sometimes. And at the time I was quite sensitive and naive to the industry. I didn't really know what was going on. But at the end of the day, there was something else going on with that situation. There was some other factors that came into that situation. You know, them not having a relationship and me not even knowing about it. And me being right there, like, we're all sleeping in the same room. How do I not know you're having a relationship? So yeah, that was something. But as I said, we can probably talk about that another day. But yeah, I just feel like I've met a lot of people in the industry that will be cool with you to your face or for the moment, and then after like years, it ain't really there. And it'll be a moment, you know. You could be chilling with these people 6 weeks, 12 weeks, a year, 2 years. Like, you could be really spending a moment with these people, and it means nothing to them. To be honest, I've started to realize, apart from genuinely soul grounded, down to earth people that are really looking for connection and see the good and pure in life and spiritual people, a lot of people have friends these days that are like flighty, and a lot of like temporary friends, a lot of temporary situations. Unless you've known people since you were young, a lot of people are not really getting real new friends. Like, friends in business, friends in contracts, friends in content, friends in this, friends in that. But you're real, genuine, like, oh my God, I love you, not just for Instagram comments. Like, oh my God, I love you, girl. I haven't seen you in 600 years. I love you. Like, real friends. Like, do we even find those at this age? Do we even, how do you find those? Can you guys put a message, let me know how to find those? As you start to find your purpose and you start to step into your passion, you will automatically start to find people that will fall in line with that. And I think that's when the real friendships come. I think when you step into you, you get your real friendships. I think on the come up to you, on the introduction to you, you get lessons. I think you get lessons. And you get a journey. And when you find you, God will send you your friends, your real friends that will be there for you and support you and see it through to the end, because they don't have to be your day ones. And some people do stick with their day ones, not knowing that their day ones are the ones that are waiting on them to fail, not wanting to do a damn thing to help them get to where they're getting to. And it's not that people have to, but it says a lot about what they feel about you if they would do that of their own accord. Send likes and posts and share out your stuff on their own accord. Send emails. One of my diamonds, Aisha, sent emails to radio stations for me. I didn't ask her to do that. That is real support and that is real love. Now I know that girl's got me for life now. She did not have to do that. Do you feel what I'm saying? So whatever support she needs now, I'm going to be there for her, because that's what she showed me. And a lot of people these days don't know about real soul mutual love. Some people do, don't get me wrong. There is people in the industry that are still pure, are still from their soul and all these things. I'm yet to meet a lot. No, I'm joking. There are still people like that, 100%. But to say that people don't want something for nothing, and if you seem to even be taking a molecule of their light, it's curtains for you. And I guess that's just how the world works. A lot of artists don't want to share their fans. A lot of artists, unless it's a money business deal, are not willing to do collabs or don't want to put people on, or if they actually think you're good and capable of actually having any heat, they're not going to introduce the spotlight to you, because then you could potentially be a threat and taking their spot. So, you know, just keep your wits about you, know yourself, stand tall, stand 10 toes in who you are as a person. And don't expect anything from anybody. Don't take anything personally, and just understand it's the game. Like, I had to, and I wish I'd have known sooner. I probably would have kept a lot of temporary friendships just to kind of like, you know, see what everybody's really about. Like, maybe I cut off a lot of people too soon. Maybe I could have stuck around for a few things. Maybe I could have, I mean, I heard a lot of people out, and there's a lot of bullshit, to be honest. There is no drink in this. Like, there is, but I can't get it. Like, I'm sitting here dying of thirst like I'm in the Sahara Desert. I'd say that. I was feeling like one camel. They say it was just about fake friends and knowing who your friends are in the industry, and just understanding that you really, when somebody's about what you're about and they're going where you're going and they have the passion that you have, the drive that you have, that's the people you need to stick with, okay? The people that don't have anything to gain from supporting you, but have everything to gain, effectively. And for you supporting them as well. Hope you have enjoyed this video. I've been talking for 20 minutes, doesn't even feel like it. Hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope that you are liking and subscribing and enjoying this series. Again, please let me know if you enjoy it. Please put it in the comments below, how you feel, your interaction, your vibe, all those things. I'd love to know. Thank you again for rocking with me 8 episodes in. Can you believe we've been consistent for 9 to 10 weeks? Because obviously some weeks we haven't done Journey to the Top. So we've been nearly consistent for 9 to 10 weeks. Hello, I think we need a party, celebration, confetti, everything. Roll out the red carpet. this is the longest I've ever done anything in my life. Actually, I think I did do Deraysdiaries before, actually quite long, but then I stopped. You know what I want to do? I want to get out onto the street. I want to get out onto the street, and I want to ask people questions, and I want to have conversations, and I want to do all that stuff again that I used to do before. Just trying to figure out how to do that with a child. At you on that one. But yeah, love, light, and respect always. Where did the respect part come from? I don't know, man. Love, light, and respect always to you guys. Thank you so much for your love and support, Diamonds. I love you so much. Continue to shine. And don't matter if you're in the dirt, because pressure makes diamonds. Okay? I'll see you next week. D-what? D-Ray. D-what? Why have I turned it into jazz? D-what? D-what? Every time I come up in the spot. Every time I come up in the place. Alright. I'm starting to feel like myself again. It's been a while. I know you want my Cadillac Doja. Can you handle this back in motion?